Welcome to your sacred pause. We're going to hit the pause button so you can come back into yourself, show your nervous system that it's safe to slow down, it's safe to presence yourself with good energy and kindness. It's safe to witness yourself without the judgment thinking and just be with yourself. It's safe to pull your energy back in from maybe extending it out so you can recalibrate and then decide where you want to put your commodity, your energy. My name is Val. I'm here in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I'm so blessed to be here with you. And I think I may have figured out how to actually be aware, and I'm not super, well, that's not true. I don't want to limit myself. I like to take my time in learning certain things, and the tech piece is something that for me is a thing. So if you're live and you want to write something, let's see if I can actually reply. We'll see who's on. But and from wherever you are, just write down where you're calling in from. All right, this was the card that just popped out. Vast Vistas. So take a moment before we settle just to drink this in. The caption underneath, expand your horizons. Vast vistas. Hello, Tori from Boulder, Colorado. Vast vistas. Look at the colors. Look at all of it and see what your own personal interpretation is. Right, wherever you are in life, because we're all in different places. And just give yourself a moment to just take that in the sense of where you go, you know, okay, here I am in my life. I've set my arrow for 2026. I know my preferences up until this point in my life. I remember that I'm the creator and I get to decide. And so if there were really vast vistas ahead, right, and you're expanding your horizons, a necessary piece of that is staying open-minded. So thank you for allowing yourself to slow your life down, because when we do, we start to allow ourselves to slow down our minds, slow down our breath, and our nervous system can start to recalibrate. And what happens when we do that is that our brain waves start to slow down. When our brain waves slow down, we're more available, more open. We move from any kind of anxious fight, flight, or freeze state into a more calm state. And therefore, it is the time to create. It is the time to dream. It is the time to receive life. When we're in that fight, flight, or freeze, which most of the world spends a lot of the time there. It's called high beta in the brain waves. We're contracted, we're tight. We're not thinking about what to create. We're thinking about how to survive. And so right now we're just teaching the nervous system. And so I want to bring you guys into your bodies a little bit and into the breath. So go ahead. We're going to lie down today. That's my invitation. If you want to sit, it's totally cool. Do you? So I'm going to show you on a bolster. You can also take a rolled up towel just from your bathroom. You could take two pillows and stack them up one behind the other. You could take a long pillow and put it right behind you. And you want to just sit so you're on the edge of the pillow or whatever you choose to use. And then lie your body back down with your arms open wide to the side. And I want to invite you to keep your hands open, your palms open in a receptive gesture. And so you're lying down. I like to keep my legs crossed. You can also extend your legs straight. You can also bend your knees. So whatever feels comfortable. And then opening up your arms to the height that works for you. For some people, opening their arms wider is a little bit more intense. And for other people, gosh, that feels so good. So just honor where you are and you're lying down. And I want you to just take a few deep inhales through your nose. Exhale it out, through your mouth, sighing it out, sighing it out, sighing it out, creating that sigh, that just stimulating the vagus nerve. Inhale deeply. Sigh it out, sigh it out, sigh it out. Hi, Alice. Beautiful. And if you feel comfortable and safe enough, soften the windows of your eyes and allow yourself to tune inward, to turn inward even more. And so wherever you are in your day, the beginning of the day, the middle of your day, the end of the day, whatever's occurring, whether it's something that is exciting to you or something that feels like a rub, let's just allow it to fall to the wayside. And in this moment, we're just calling our energies back. And just become aware of your body in space and time. And just notice. We're not looking so we can judge and pick apart. We're looking so we can simply witness. Witness where we are in this moment. So do a little scan of your body. Just notice the quality of your thinking body. Is it going on really quickly? Are they thoughts that are light, anxious? Just become aware. Become aware of your thinking body, just aware. And now let's become aware of your physical body. So just become very aware of your body lying down. Remember, you're lying down with your whole spine placed on a towel or a pillow or a bolster. The arms are open wide, palms are open in a receptive gesture. If those are you that are just coming in and tuning in. And just become aware of your body. So feel the weight on the floor or the ground. Allow your shoulders to soften. Just become aware of your shoulders. Become aware of your jaw. Just notice your jaw. Yeah. And notice your hands and feet. Just become aware. We're not judging. We're not looking to make anything wrong. We're simply just aware. We're witnessing these beautiful bodies. And now start to become aware of your breath body. Just notice where your breath is falling naturally. Noticing if the inhales are longer than the exhales. And if the mind pulls you in any kind of direction, it's okay. You're human, you're a thinking being. Let's bring it back to your attention, back to your breath. And see if you can just become aware of the rise and fall of your breath. And how your body is responding to that rise and fall. Maybe on the inhale, the lower belly and the ribs begin to expand. Maybe the back presses against whatever you're lying down on. Maybe on the contraction, there's a little bit more of a settling and an anchoring of the body on the floor or the ground. And let yourself get so lost in the curiosity and the witnessing of your breath and your body that everything starts to get a little quiet, metaphorically. Things just start to slow down around you. And now just see if you can start to slow down your breath. Almost where every inhale and every exhale through your nose was extraordinarily deliberate. Like in every inhale, you were just feeding your body a little bit more nourishment. And on your exhale, you were just inviting the possibility of deeper surrender. Surrender to the moment, surrender to life, surrender to whatever it is that's showing up for you in your life. Maybe it's surrendering to more joy. Maybe it's surrendering to something that you perceive as going wrong and surrendering what you think. Maybe it's surrendering an aspect of yourself. Whatever it is, just invite in that energy into your body and into your breath. And as we're slowing down and we're giving ourselves permission to just be here, hitting the pause button on the rest of our lives in this moment. Again, we're slowing down our brain waves and we're more receptive. So like the card says, what is it? Vast vistas, expanding your horizons. So feel that in your body. What does it feel like in your body to lie here, open and receptive in the gesture of your body, with your palms open, your heart open? And feel that In that physical posture, the expansion of possibility, new horizons, vast vistas. And breathe. And just see if an area of your body is like, no, that's not safe, or maybe it just gets a little bound or tight. Just see if you can just gently bring a little bit more breath there. Just a little more breath. You want to pour a little intention behind that breath. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's compassion. Just breathe it in. Slowing down. It's safe to slow down. It's safe to relax. And let's invite in a 5, 7, 8 breath. This is a wonderful, quick way to soothe your nervous system. We're going to inhale for 5, hold the breath for 7, and through the nose, exhale out for 8. So we want to be very deliberate in our exhale and take our time. And in the inhale, making sure we're filling very deeply up. And stay relaxed as I guide you through. Take care of you for certain. If you need to take an extra breath, please do. Just for sure, see if you can just stay with me in that relaxed state. Exhale all of your breath out. Through your nose, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, exhale out through your nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, all the breath out. 3, all the breath out. 2, all the breath out. 1, all the way. And then inhale. 5, 4, fill yourself up. 3, stay relaxed. 2, hold the breath. Feel yourself full. 5, 3, slow exhale out. Nice and slow. 6, 4, 2, nice big inhale. All the way, fill yourself up. Front and back portion of your body. Hold the breath. 7, stay relaxed. 3, 2, slow exhale. 6, 5, last round. Nice deep inhale. Hold the breath. Slow exhale. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. All the way out. All the way out. All the way out. And allow your breath to spill free. And as you give yourself permission to stay here just a little longer in this open and receptive state, remember, you're coming to the table with what you already know, the beliefs, the ways of being, the attitudes, the behaviors, the mindset that you've been either conditioned or you've learned yourself or you've picked up along the way. And this moment is just the opportunity almost to be in that childlike wonder, open to possibility. Right? Because if we're facing vast vistas and we are the creators, that means we get to design. And there are so many pieces of us. We're not just a thinking body. It's not enough to know something. It's actually embodiment of becoming a new person who lives that beautiful life that maybe you're imagining, or that opportunity or that possibility you're imagining. So we want to get all parts of us online. And I was thinking recently about, I did a call on Monday talking about the SPL collective that we're launching, as well as this inner circle for women called the Sovereign Woman. all happening in February. And I met with some of my clients that can make it before, just to take a pause and acknowledge and celebrate one another, because we're shifting our whole container from one-on-ones more to group. And I also like to get them together so they can see one another and they can feel seen by other people that are choosing to live in such a strong honor code. Because what I've learned is that when I take a stand for myself, when I learn to have my own back, when I really, really show up for myself, when I stop patterns like self-betrayal, self-abandonment, self-criticism, judgment, which were very, very strong, and I was very, very, very tethered to those ways of being, the ways of thinking. And then I start to open up to the possibility of new way of being toward myself. It's a beautiful world to have that internally and to be able to experience internally. And most of us are, I would not say surrounded by others who are speaking this language, who are choosing to take pause, to deliberately reset our own nervous system, to check in to see how might I be taking this personally? How can I take responsibility? And looking at it from this new perspective. And so what I've become severely aware of, and why I'm creating what I'm creating, is having people with you along the journey to do the work with you, that are doing the work on their own work, speaking the same language. There's something so extraordinarily inspiring. And when I was with my clients and we were talking, and they were each saying a little bit about their story and very, very transparent about what they were working on in their lives, they were really, really choosing to step into, this is who I'd choose to be in 2006. And each one of them was so inspiring. I know not only for me, but for everyone that was on that call. Because there's a level of beauty when you see someone in front of you that's saying, yeah, it's not super comfortable to use my voice all the time. It's not super comfortable to speak a little differently, to stick out a little bit. It's not super comfortable to take a moment, take a breath when someone else wants to just continue on to keep pointing at the problem. It's not super comfortable to look at my own self and to see how I might be creating that story. No, it's not. Yet when we start to see ourselves do it for ourselves, no one can take that away from you. No one. And when we start to develop an internal honor code and integrity within our own selves, that's empowerment as far as I'm concerned. In addition to that, then if you surround yourself, and when you surround yourself with people who are also doing that, when you're wobbly, they inspire you. Or when you're walking and feeling strong, they're celebrating you. Wow. Those are the energies I want to be around. Those are the energies you get to be around. You get to feel safe in being precisely you. You're colorful, emotional, sensitive, sensing, intuitive, soft, strong, warrior, passionate, whatever you are, you get to be that and be loved. And feel that in your body. Feel that in your body. Drink that in. And just take in this moment that in this moment, you are not alone. You're in this conscious bubble with others who are choosing to tend to their own selves, remembering that they're the contribution. You are the contribution. You are who you be out in the world. So just take a few more breaths right here. And feel this moment, this sense of empowerment inside of yourself, remembering your own extraordinariness. Feeling yourself very, very, very held in that container. Take a very big inhale. Through your mouth, let it go with a sigh. And then roll over to your right side and pause right there. Just fold up like a little child, soft. And just feel yourself held by the earth. Feel yourself held. And then use your hands, pressing yourself up, coming to any position, any seated position. Of course, if you want to stand up, you can. And just before you move on to the rest of your day, just feel yourself very present in your body, very present. And just begin to open your eyes if they're not already, and just slowly look around and feel yourself contained in yourself. Just acknowledging, wow, I just took this time for myself. I paused my life. And even though the little part of me didn't want to, the story was saying you don't have time, you have too much to do. And you instead gave yourself this permission. And before you go back into your day, just check in. What's one thing you want to take with yourself? Maybe it's something I said, maybe it's a certain frequency you were inviting in, maybe it was a certain sensation you were experiencing. You're like, I want to remember that. I want to come back to that. I want to be that more. Take an inhale. Let it go. So this is your space to come back to. Yes, we do this once a week on Wednesdays at 11:30. That said, this is an invitation for you to get more and more comfortable, more and more familiar with taking this time for you, to know that when you do, you actually get to be more full and feeling whole in yourself as you move through day, and life gets to be more enjoyable. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, see you next Wednesday. If you want more information about the collective or about the inner circle that we're beginning, please reach out to us. Thank you again, and I'll see you next week. Have a great, great, great rest of your day.